Right, hi guys. So I made some of these and I put little photos up on Facebook and people seem to really like them. They all said they're really cute and everyone's sort of put little love hearts on and that. So I'm going to show you now how I made them because so many people have asked me how I did it. And it's a really simple process and it's pretty cool. Do you like these, by the way, bro? Do you like the ghost?
Leave me there.
No, I'm just going to hold it.
Hello.
Hello. Do you like this ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it a cool ghost?
No.
What do ghosts do?
Woo.
They go woo. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make them now. So I hope you enjoy and have a little watch. Yeah, so here we go. This is what you need. You need everything's in front of you. You need some PVA glue. And you need a bowl of water, which mix the PVA glue in. There's me trying to demonstrate that there. So then you mix it up. I can't really tell you how much you're supposed to put in there because I kind of sort of like made it up as I went along, really. But I just put a PVA glue in up to about that level there, and that's where the water went in. And I just added a load of PVA glue to it, sort of like not really thick, sort of a watery, whitey sort of mess, really. See, I'm very professional when I'm talking about it. I can't tell you how many parts it was random. Then you need some cloth, like you can use an old handkerchief, or I'm cutting up basically that bed sheet you can see over there. It's like an old one, so I'm sort of cutting that up just to sort of test it out, really. So you get a load of that. You can see my son who's asleep there, and my stepdaughter Evie who's just waving, doing funny looks at me. And you need some wire because that's basically going to make your frame for your ghost. And here I struggle trying to open the box because I'm trying to do it with one hand. I'm struggling, and then Evie comes across the thing and helps me out because I'm struggling a lot. So these are the polystyrene balls. I've got these off Amazon for $4.99, so that's not too bad. Like a mixture of different size balls, so not too bad at all. I'm zooming on the balls there to show you that they are polystyrene balls. Also need some wire cutters, obviously, because if you're going to do your wire frame, you need your wire cutters. And an ice cream scoop. And you're probably wondering what the hell that's for, and you'll find out in a minute. I'll surprise you with that one in a minute. So that's everything you need to sit in there. There is one thing missing off the table. That's a marker pen, but you don't need that until the next day. So don't worry too much about that for now. So here you go. You get your bit of wire. Obviously, that's my demonstrating abilities there, showing you wire moves. Then I can't cut the wire because I'm trying to look through the camera to do it. But then I'll work out how to do it. There we go. So cut the wire. It doesn't really matter how long you go. You sort of make it up as you go along, really. You can sort of adjust the fabric in a minute. So here's what we use the ice cream scoop for. This is the genius of the ice cream scoop. It's literally just to do that. Because that gives you your round base, something to make the ghost stand up on. And you sort of poke that bit in there like that. So you form like a little stand, basically. There we go. Like that. So there's your little stand. This is sort of the body of your ghost, I suppose, if you want to call it that. And then you get one of your little polystyrene balls. And it depends on what size ghost you want to go for. Obviously, with this little demonstration, I'm going to go for the smaller one. Because I just want to make a small little ghost for the little demonstration of how to do it. I will say, trying to have the camera in front of me on a stand and do this is blinking awkward. There we go, look at that. Ta-da! So now we get, this is the messy bit. So you add, there's me demonstrating how to pour PVA glue in. Mix it up again. I always keep mixing because I think it's going to sort of separate a little bit. So I mix it up quite a lot. So then we get our tissue there. So you cut into, basically you cut into a circle. And you give it a slop around, make it really nice and sloppy. So you coat it in sort of your glue water mixture and give it a good squeeze out. So you can see how sort of thick I've got it there. So you sort of the thickness of it. I said this will get very messy and will be very sticky. So now you sort of pull it open like that. And you place it gently over the top there like that. You've basically got to try and get so you're a few sort of like, what's that, a centimetre off the ground of your sort of your base. So it looks like it's kind of floating. Now this is a really difficult part of doing. I might take a while on this. You've kind of got to play around with it until you've got it looking the way you want it. And it's one of the hardest things to sort of move around and sort of get your creases right. Because as soon as you move one, the others move. And it starts to get tacky, so that becomes more of a pain in the bum. So you've got to try and do it as quick as you can. So that's that done. Now I'm going to show you how to do a sort of more fancy one. So it's basically after you've got your thing done, you sort of just leave it alone. So you can see at the back of the table there, I've just left it alone. So here's how I make a fancier looking one. So I get my wire and I wrap it around there to try and hold its position. So it gives the shape there. That goes then through there and up there, and that kind of locks it in place. And I usually do it again because it will sort of wobble around a bit. So I'll sort of fold it under again. You'll probably see me do that in a second. There we go. I'll fold it under again. And that kind of locks it into place. That doesn't move around too much or go slide up or down your just sort of statue. That's why it's your spine, really. So I've kind of made what is in essence a crucifix there. But then you put small balls on the edge there. That's basically now your hands. A bigger one on the top for the head. I've just stabbed it straight through there. And then you put another one for the other hand there. So now you've got your guy holding his arms out. And you will find that in this case it can become top heavy and topple. So you kind of got to find its centre of balance to hold it up. And here we go for to repeat the process so we get more gunky stuff. Just swishing it around in there. Draining it out again. And some extra squeeze there, make sure a lot of it's all off. And then you lay it over the top. Now, see, this is a very wrinkled fabric that I'm using. I'm using like an old bed sheet. It is very, very wrinkled. So I'd suggest maybe ironing it or using one that isn't so wrinkled. You know. Now this can be quite hard because obviously the sheet is trying to because it's heavy, it's trying to pull itself away. So the best thing I've sort of found to do is to sort of do this. And you'll see a little trick I sort of do it, which I kind of invented at this point in time. I didn't do my last one, but it's not a bad little idea. So yeah, trying to get this perfect is such a, as I said, it is a nightmare. Trying to angle it the way you want. In your head, you've got a vision of what the ghost can look like. And trying to achieve that vision isn't that easy. So there's that. So now what you see me do here is I'm going to use this bit of wire to try and pull the head in a bit more to give it more of a defined head shape. I thought this was quite clever when I worked this out. So like that, and that'll basically pull in the neck a bit more and give you more of a sort of head shape and sort of hold it, because once the glue dries, it's all going to go stiff. There's me trying to fiddle around with it again, trying to make it the way I want to make it. I said it can be very awkward because obviously your hands start to get tacky and you sort of stick in and the material's getting tacky, trying to stick into itself. So that can be a right pain in the ass. I'm spending far too long playing around with this one. I'm like, stay. Because they can topple over. So they start to get top heavy and they start to fall. So you kind of sometimes have to adjust and manipulate your thing. Ooh, ghosty, woo. I have no idea why I did that. I have no idea. So here we go. Now I'll put them on the windowsill basically to dry because the sun's coming through. There's a bit of air from the window being open. They're sat there ready to dry. And I left them there overnight, and this is me coming back the next morning. As you can see from the way the sun's different, I come back the next morning. I actually managed to stick it to the window, and that's me trying to show you that it's gone hard. So it's not falling off, it's gone hard. They're the two that I did. So we're going to take them now into the other room again, and we're going to draw our little faces on it. Now this can be quite fiddly, but you basically need a Sharpie. There you go. You use a basic permanent marker pen. And now what you've got to do is you've got to draw your two eyes. Now, if you wanted to, you could draw more of a face on it. If you want to put a nose on it and a smiley face, you can. But I just like the two eye. I think it kind of reminds me of Beetlejuice in a way. You know, the sheets with the holes in and no legs. Photographing. But I just like the two eyes. I think it looks kind of cute like that because there's no expression on it. And the balls will become loose. They will fall off. But you can always re-manipulate them and that as well. So I'm spinning it around, trying to find a place. So I always like to look for the flattest sort of surface. So I'm sort of trying to find the best place to do it. And I've decided to go here. And I just sort of draw my little eyes there. I kind of don't do circles. I kind of do sort of elongated circles. I don't know if there's a word for that, but sort of stretched out circle. And that's it. And that's enough expression for me for the ghost. I think that is more than enough expression. See, now because I'm trying to look for the camera, you'll see I do make a tight mistake. You'll probably see the mistake I make. I sort of, when I'm doing my little drawing now, I catch the wrong part of it. But again, with this one, I want to do the circle because I know that I caught the edge of it. And I'm really professional here because I'm actually going to show you that I'm drawing on it off camera so you can't see it. Look how professional I am. So I'm completely off camera there. You can't see a thing that I'm doing. But you gather that I'm basically putting 2 eyes on this thing. Now, if you look in the middle of it, I've caught the edge of it with a pen, but it's not so bad. But there we go. So there are a few of the ghosts I did the other day. The little dog and walking ghost. And that's the one I did today. Now, obviously, you can spend longer on these. You can add, like, what do they call it? Dry brush the some black onto it, so might give it a bit more detail if you wanted to. You could make them do, like me with the one walking the dog. I've kind of got a bit funny with that one because I know there's a lot of people on Facebook trying to hunt that statue down from TK Maxx. So I thought I'd make my own version of it. That one's kind of more leaning over, a bit more menacingly. That one looks more childlike. So I've kind of, and I've thought of this idea where you could do your whole family like it, really, couldn't you? Let's be honest. So you can make, if you wanted to make your own, the video's ended there, but I'll keep talking. So if you wanted to sort of do like one to represent every member of your family, you could kind of do that. So if you've got like a dad with a tie, you could put a little tie on it. You can do anything with them, really. And I've kind of got this thing now where I kind of want to make a little display. So I kind of want to make a little like graveyard and put some little graves on it and some dirt and stuff. Anyway, but I hope you enjoyed that. That's how I made it. So now you know. Right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed seeing how we made these little ghosties. Okay, as he says that, he does this. It's a new thing. But I hope you have a go yourselves. And I'm going to try and do a bit more fancy with it soon. I'm going to try and learn how to do this, what do you call it, like black washing stuff to try and make it like look a bit more older. I'm also going to try and do some like little graveyard sort of scene with them, and like put some dirt on the floor and having like sort of like hovering around the graveyard and stuff. I'm going to try that. So anyway, I hope you guys have fun today, and here it goes! Ah! Its head fell off! Ah! So I hope you really enjoyed making them. I hope you make them yourselves and try and get a bit creative with them, and let me know how you get on it, yeah? Right, I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye! Say bye, everyone.
Daddy, look.
Oh no, it's naked! Ah! It's a naked ghost! Right, see you later, guys. Bye!